For some, there are people destined to do great things, to cause ripples of change, to create history. On the 14th of December, 1907, in the quiet town of Liloan, Cebu, Arsenio Arcello Quibranza was born.
I'm Evelyn Quibranza Tamula. Ako ang ikalimang anak nila.
Siyam ka magsoon, puro babae. Ako si Telma, ikatulo ko sa siyam ka magsoon.
I'm Imelda Quibranza Dimaporo. I am the youngest of the 9 daughters of Arsenio Quibranza and Teofila de la Cruz Quibranza.
He would grow to be a man of intelligence, with a passion for arts and literature, which he brought with him as he journeyed to Mindanao to pursue a career in teaching.
My father, yung pamilya talaga ng papa ko, ang roots nila, they're from Camiguin, Catarman, Camiguin. And then, naging sundalo siya nung panahon ng giyera ng Hapon, no? And nung na-wanted siya, actually, Kiblat ang kanilang original name. It's Kiblat. And nung pagkatapos nata ng giyera, they moved to Liloan and Cebu. And then yun, yung Kiblat na yun, napalitan na ng Quibranza. Kaya ang Quibranza hindi very common. Iilan lang ang Quibranza.
Ang katong pa ng pag-anhin niya, Lanao pa to, undivided Lanao. ETC graduate siya, o sa ato karon murag high school graduate. Pero ato nga time, pwede ka na mag-teach.
Kay niadto, maski makagraduate lang kag high school, pwede na ka mag-teacher. Niadtong panahon na sa wala pa'y gera. Nag-teach si Papa, tapos pag humanya og text nakita niya si Mama dito na.
It was his very passion that bridled him to a newfound love, Teofila Lao de la Cruz, whom he wedded on the 17th of May, 1936. In the 1951 elections, he won as mayor, which was a position that he was able to maintain for 2 more consecutive terms.
So, dani si Papa, maestro siya, dayon na konsihal, dayon na mayor, elected siya for 4 terms.
After his time as mayor, he was appointed as vice governor of Lanao del Norte on January 2nd, 1962.
Well, my name is Maximo A. Mejia. About the late Governor Arsenio Quibranza, I first came to know him when I first met him when he passed by through my camp in Karumatan, Lanao del Norte. I was then the company commander there, and then on his way back, he dropped by my office. It's there where I first met him.
As a public servant, wala. He's like 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Pagka 1967, na vice governor siya 2 years, dahil kay na-abolish man ang Congress ato, siya ang na-governor until panahon ni Col.
He then took over as governor to finish the remaining term of Governor Ali Dimaporo, who ran for Congress.
My name is Abdullah Dimaporo. I am the second child of my father, Governor Muhammad Ali Dimaporo. My father was studying in Marawi City, and my father-in-law, who is also a father to me, was one of the teachers in that school. That's how they knew each other at first. And my father-in-law, he went home here in Tubod and then became mayor of Tubod. And my father was At that time, also he was running in Lanao. It was undivided Lanao. He was running as a congressman. And then when Lanao del Norte was formed, he ran as governor with the assistance of Papa Arsing, who was mayor here in Tubod. And when my father was going to run for Congress, he asked my father-in-law to take over as governor. And that was how my father-in-law started to be governor.
From then on, he served as Lanao del Norte's governor until 1986.
I'm Efren Dichoco, a resident of Poblacion Tubod, Lanao Norte. I served the provincial government of Lanao Norte for almost 40 years. Since 1976, and then I retired on March 31, 2016. Ang achievement niya, ang main achievement yun niya as governor was sa maintenance sa peace and order sa Lanao Norte. This is with the help of also of Governor Muhammad Dimaporo tungod sa interior area. And then another is ang iyang main achievement is the transfer of the provincial capital from Iligan City to Lanao Norte with the help also of Congressman Bobby before ang iyang rango is assemblyman in 1978 as member of the interim Batasang Pambansa.
He achieved so much during his time as governor. One of his greatest achievements was appointing the municipality of Tubod as the capital town of Lanao del Norte.
My name is Muhammad Khalid Quibranza Dimaporo. I am the congressman of the 1st District of Lanao del Norte. But before being congressman, I served as the provincial governor for 9 years for the province of Lanao del Norte. Governor Arsenio Arcello Quibranza is the father of my mother. He's my grandfather. Lanao del Norte is a Christian province. And I think if Lolo Arsing left a legacy, he probably left a legacy that Muslims and Christians can respect one another. Actually, from what I've been told, it was Lolo Arsing that convinced my father to enter politics. It was Lolo Arsing that saw that with my father and mother married, the two of them are proof that Muslims and Christians can understand and live harmoniously with one another. And that would make my parents, my father and my mother, the ideal provincial leaders because physically they already espouse unity between Muslims and Christians.
He also envisioned the creation of a bridge linking the municipality of Tubod and Tangub City, Misamis Occidental, which is now being shaped into reality by his predecessors as the Pangil Bay Bridge.
I'm RD, short for Arthur Demetrio Quibranza Mejia. And I'm eldest in my family. And I think, the third eldest apo of my lolo, the Quibranza side. I would say that the most important legacy of his was how to really improve the province of Lanao del Norte at the time. I remember that he was really working for the approval of a bridge from Tangub to Tubod.
You know, this I would consider this bridge as his achievement because this bridge is one of his ideas which we implemented.
That was the dream of it was the vision. It was my father who conceptualized that.
On September 4th, 1987, at the age of 79, Governor Arsenio Quibranza died of kidney failure after receiving the sacraments and last rites of the Roman Catholic Church at the Makati Medical Center.
Actually, nagsakasakit man to siya. Kay natong 1986 pakahawa niya February 28 man tingali ito. May pag-ilis. Anya. Na naman po to siya sakit gyud.
Oh yeah, I was there. I was with him in the hospital. And yun, masakit kasi ako maiyak ako. Wala kasi kaming we don't have money at that time na ilabas siya eh. I mean, my mother doesn't have that enough. I think his bill was about 500,000 ata eh. And siyempre, ang hospital kung patay na yung ilabas ka na. So, and then si Abdullah just left. He just left at the time. He went home. Kasi akala nga kinausap siya ng doktor. I mean, kinausap siya ni Papa before he left. And then a few days after, si Abdullah decided na uwi. And then he talked to the doctor. He asked about my father. And then, kasi sa bahay namin sila tumitira eh. Hindi go to Manila. Sa bahay namin sila nakatira. And then, sabi ng doktor, he's okay. Sabi ni Dr. Ramos, he's fine. Pag uwi ni Abdullah dito, wala, he was gone na. And that flight no naman, hindi naman everyday eh. And we don't know where to get the money. We don't know how to take my father's body sa hospital. So, ayun, pinautang kami ni Abdullah. Kasi we don't have enough, walang pera. Ayun, ba't walang pera si mama at the time? And we have to bring the body of my father home. Yun, it was Abdullah who paid for our hospital, for my papa. It was Abdullah who bought our tickets para mauwi namin si Papa. So I was with my Papa nung inuwi namin yung kanyang bangkay with my mother. I wasn't. Kasi I still, siya actually nag-coma. He was comatose for like two months. He was comatose. And I was pregnant with Amina. Yeah. I was pregnant with Amina at the time. Kaya yun yung watching your father na kasi nag-gangrene na, so they have to cut off his leg. There was complications.
When he was still alive and we were together, although I was not assigned here in Lanao del Norte anymore, I was assigned in Malacanang. He would always visit us there. And then, if need be, I get him appointment with the President of the Philippines or any the high personalities in Malacanang. And that's how I knew him. We were only separated when there was a revolution they call it revolution in EDSA. So we were tagged, and I and my family have to escape to America, and that was the last that I and my father-in-law, the late governor, met.
My last remembrance of spending time with him was with the whole family. Was that night of that EDSA revolution that they call. We just came from watching a movie. It's called Delta Force that time. So with Chuck Norris, we were on our way to Pizza Hut because that's his favorite treat for us after a movie. We watched the movie in North SM, and we were on our way to Pizza Hut in Green Hills. So on our way there, along EDSA, we saw that there were a lot of people in the gates of Crame and Aguinaldo. And we were wondering what was happening. And then the following day, people kept coming and coming, and then before you know it, history's changed.
sige niya sulti, ayaw mo kalimot o tawag ni Lord. Always, kung unsa inyong problema, si Lord ang inyong tawagon. Ug ayaw mo kalimot nga magsimba every Sunday. Yan ang nako malimtan ni Papa. Maski ito, iyang sulat nga gihatag sa ako. Nagpadala siya og sulat bago siya namatay. Yun gidang niyang bilin sa ako. Nga ting ayaw yung kalimot og simba every Sunday. Sorry, nakahila ko kay wala man ko kuha ni Papa pagkamatay niya, wala man ko nakauli.
Ang akong feeling, mas more ang iyang love sa mga tao kaysa iyang pamilya. Unahon niya ang mga tao kaysa amo. Naay iyang pagka-istrikto, pero kung imo siyang masinati, he has a big heart. Kung mawin ni mo ang iyang trust, he has a big heart. And you are his friend, you are his friend forever. Ana.
Today, his legacy perseveres through his works and with the efforts of his successors, who inherited the love that the late Governor Arsenio Arcello Quibranza had for the wonderful people of Lanao del Norte, the land of beauty and bounty.